And our fourth main topic today gets submitted to us by Oscar Morell, who writes, John, they just put out the first trailer for the new James Gunn Suicide Squad. This is why the show started a little bit late today, guys. For those of you who don't know, the John Campea Show usually starts at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today we started at 10:10 a.m. We started 10 minutes late because, a brand new trailer dropped. Anyway, let's get over to that. The new James Gunn Suicide Squad, and it's awesome. King Shark is my favorite. I could watch a whole movie of just him. Harley Quinn seems probably meant more psycho than ever. And even Starro makes an appearance. That is the thing that really caught me off guard. Starro makes an appearance, which is insane. As you can probably tell, I really loved it, and I wanted to know your thoughts. Does it live up to what you were expecting? Thanks, and have a great day. All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, Oscar. And yes, we have been waiting ever so patiently. We have been waiting for the first Suicide Squad trailer. Now, look, I was initially, when they first announced that James Gunn was going to be doing Suicide Squad, I was stoked because I am a big fan of James Gunn as a filmmaker. Everything from his smaller stuff, his mid-level stuff like Slither. Slither is still my favorite James Gunn movie. If you guys have not seen Slither, you absolutely must. It's fantastic. It is beyond fantastic. I love Slither. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. Then, of course, what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not in love with Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I'll admit. I'm not in love with it. I enjoyed it. I'm not in love with it like I was the first one. But James Gunn, to me, is such a unique filmmaker. I just get very excited about whatever it is he's directing. And when we heard that he was going to be doing the Suicide Squad, while that is not the movie I thought he would do with Warner Brothers, it is probably the perfect movie for him to do at Warner Brothers. It's probably the perfect movie for him to do at Warner Brothers. Anyway, so I was very excited about that. And then DC Fandom came along, and we got that kind of little sizzle reel about it, and it was just completely bonkers. It was bonkers. I loved it. So we've been waiting very anxiously for a trailer. Today, finally, the trailer drops. And I will only speak for myself. The trailer was everything that I wanted it to be. It was everything I wanted to see in a James Gunn Suicide Squad trailer. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's the best trailer all year. I'm not saying it's as good as the Kong versus Godzilla trailer, which I think is the best trailer I've seen since the Logan trailer. But this was a really good trailer. And I've got to agree with you, dude. The King Shark stuff, and by the way, FangBlaze7 sends in a super chat badge in the live chat. Thanks, FangBlaze. The King Shark stuff in the trailer, I ate up. Now, first thing to mention about King Shark did not look great. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just be honest. I thought the trailer was awesome, but let's not pretend that every detail about it was awesome. I thought they could have done a better job with the look of King Shark. He looked a little, what's the best way for me to put it? He looked a little 2014 visual effects. Not terrible, but certainly not up to today's standards. You know what I mean? But moving past the look of King Shark, I thought it was great. And I don't know, was that Sylvester Stallone doing the voice of King Shark, by the way? Was that Stallone? Do you guys in the live chat know if that was Stallone? Kojeff is saying King Shark is Stallone. There you go. And so Let's Go is also saying, yeah. So you guys in the live chat are saying, yes, that was Stallone. Yeah, so that was Stallone doing it. And the moment you just see that guy standing there and you hear King Shark's voice going, nom nom, and he picks him up and he starts to murder a guy by eating him alive. I'm like loving it. And there's that scene with King Shark where you just kind of see the silhouette and he picks up the guy and he rips his body in half and you see his ribs and his intestines flying out. That was good. The whole thing about being in the lecture setting, any questions, and Shark's like, oh, I unabashedly, I don't care what you think. I thought King Shark was great in it. And you're right. Harley Quinn felt more Harley Quinn-ish than, I like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn very much. This was the most Harley Quinn-ish that Harley Quinn has ever felt to me. I just liked it. I even laughed a lot. Like, I don't think, and by the way, Colby Sullivan sends in a super chat badge in the live chat. Thanks, Colby. I don't think that John Cena, I think he's very good in supporting roles. I think he's got very good natural comedic timing. He's obviously not the strongest thespian. And I don't know if he can carry his own show because they're doing the Peacekeeper show. And I don't know if he's a good enough thespian to carry it on his own. But in supporting roles, I really like him. And I even like that line about, if this whole beach was covered in dicks and they say, eat those dicks for liberty, I would do it no problemo. I got to admit, I laughed. I laughed pretty hard at that. And then Starro arrives. Which I thought was just killer. I could not believe they put Starro in it. I could not believe they put him in there like at all. I never would have believed that. But then again, it is James Gunn. So of course James Gunn is going to put Starro in it. By the way, Scott Logan sends a super chat badge. Thank you for that, Scott. I mean, that just, and then when the guy on the controller was going like, it's a freaking kaiju. I was like, okay, yeah, that's it. This thing's going to be completely bonkers. Now, the one thing that I wish they did with this trailer, the one little thing that I wish they did was I wished they gave us a little bit more of an idea about, okay, just the basics. What's the movie about? Like, we understand, we already know what the Suicide Squad is. So we got the Suicide Squad, they got to go on a mission. Give us a little idea, but I guess maybe you can make an argument that they did give us a little bit of an idea by showing us Starro at all in the first place. So is Starro, was that just a one-time monster they got to fight quick and then they move on to something else? Is Starro the actual, antagonist of the film? He goes around world to world using little starfish to take over civilizations. Is that what they're going to do here? That would be kind of fun if they did. Or is there a different big bad guy? So I mean, I don't know. Lots of things, lots of questions to answer, but it was just a first trailer. And so, but for me personally, listen, like a lot of James Gunn stuff, I looked at this trailer and I can instantly tell this won't be for everybody. I mean, that's clear, right? Like, we all know that this is obviously not going to be for everybody. Not everybody is going to eat this up and love, whatever this thing is. So, and that's fine. It's not going to be for everyone. But for me, all I can say is that I thought it was completely killer. I loved it. I ate it up. I cannot wait to see more. Question is for you guys. What did you guys think of this first trailer for James Gunn's Suicide Squad? Jump on down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Okay, guys.